So, Callum, aliens,
Where are you going with this?
more or less likely than Bigfoot?
Way more likely.
What, are you serious?
Yeah, 100% more likely than Bigfoot.
What?
I mean, not even 100%. They probably almost definitely exist.
No, they don't.
Bigfoot almost definitely don't.
Bull. The complete wrong way round. That's no
Sorry,
way.
you're more willing to think that the ever expanding, ridiculously large universe is less likely to have an alien civilization in it than the monkey man in the woods you believe in.
Yeah, I think that the planet that we live on that already has several species of great apes wandering around on the surface of it are more likely than the hypothetical scenario of aliens from billions of light years away coming here and getting shot down by an F-15. Yeah.
Wait, what? Where did the last bit come from?
Well, literally, that's what's happened in the past week. Allegedly. Anyway, before we begin, you can go watch something that's probably more realistic than aliens, which is our Bigfoot series on Lotus.com. Could it exist, and what are the historical accounts of Bigfoot? If you can go to the next one. I am personally a Bigfoot believer, and I'm not really a believer. I just think it's more likely than bloody aliens.
Yeah, so you're also a denier.
I'm not a denier. I'm agnostic. But I am an aliens denier. And I became an aliens denier. What?
That makes it sound like you believe they exist, but you don't want to.
Yeah, kind of.
All right.
No, that's kind of. No, that's actually kind of a
It's like a
realistic.
Santa denier. It's like, I know
Yeah.
it's not real, but just...
No. I became an aliens denier as soon as aliens became the current thing.
Okay, right.
So I'm not having it. Right. When Bigfoot becomes the current thing, I'll be like, okay, good point. There's no Bigfoot.
You say you're actually a right-wing NPC there.
Yeah.
Okay,
When it comes to aliens and Bigfoot, yeah.
all right. just those two issues.
And immigration and the death penalty. And anyway, so you may remember that last year the Pentagon released a bunch of UFO videos, and everyone was like, okay, and then carried on with their day. It's like, yeah, no one cares if you've got footage of UFOs, because it turns out that outside of like the small bubble of like the Overton Windows acceptable view on conspiracy theories, the entire public had been consuming hours upon hours upon hours of conspiracy content, watching loads of movies about aliens. This has become a totally normalized thing, and so actually a remarkable, like, look at the numbers David Icke was pulling in and people like him. It's staggering.
Yeah, it's not an internet thing.
No, it's not an internet thing. That's the thing. In the general public, a lot of people actually just happen to think that these are probably real. And so the Pentagon's like, oh, guys, we've got this UFO footage. And they're like, bro, I've watched like 1 million videos of UFOs. This isn't interesting or important. And it kind of just went under the radar. And so they released a report in 2021 where the Pentagon was like, we gathered 143 reports since 2004. It's like, bro, I've seen like 1,000 reports in the last year. What now? Right? But that remain unexplained. Of those, 21 reports of unknown phenomena involving 18 episodes possibly demonstrate technological capabilities that are unknown to the United States. Objects moving without
such as balloons.
objects moving without observable propulsion or with rapid acceleration that is believed to be beyond the capabilities of Russia, China, or other terrestrial nations. But the report said a more rigorous analysis of those episodes is needed. So they're not saying it's aliens, but of course it's aliens.
No, we saw footage of a UFO. It was a plane. When
Yeah.
they landed, they didn't all clap. Technology untold in the United States. Nobody knows how to not clap when a plane lands.
That's right. So anyway, last week there was the scandal of the Chinese spy balloon, which was, an unidentified aerial phenomenon at first, which is how they frame it. Now, they don't want to say UFO because, and again, you can see that the public is so like used to the idea of UFO. They have to come up with a new term to describe UFO because it means unidentified flying object, right? That doesn't mean alien, but of course it becomes synonymized with alien invasion. So they've got, it's a UAC, unidentified aerial phenomenon or something like that. Craft, yeah, or something like that.
I wasn't annoyed by this at all. I was actually inspired.
What, to get your own balloon?
Yeah, I was thinking, what are we doing? Like, you captured the whole country. Just put some message on it, like Trump won the election, and just send it over. Like, could you imagine the fuss that would be caused?
Yeah, no, have it so it's on a timer. So it goes up, and then after like a day or something, it unfolds the Trump one.
It's a Seymour Butts.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Anyway. So many opportunities, and no one's doing it.
Obviously, we don't believe that Trump won the previous election.
No.
That would just be a funny troll.
But I do think that the actual balloon idea is something. I don't know why Americans haven't taken this up. How hard is it to make a balloon?
Yeah, I know, right?
The
Anyway,
Chinese could do it.
so this was shot down finally after it cleared the entire United States. Well, Joe Biden's like, yeah, we just got to let it get across the continental United States so he can report back his data to the people who pay me money, which isn't a conspiracy. Anyway, then there was a UFO over Alaska. There was like, okay, what? And so the object, which officials have not characterized as a balloon, was shot down, according to Pentagon spokesman Patrick Ryder, who said that recovery teams are now collecting the debris that is sitting on top of ice in the U.S. territorial waters. What? F-35 fighter jets were sent up to investigate after the object was first detected, and then it was shot down, but they both brought back limited information about the object. The pilots later gave differing reports on what they observed, the source briefed said. The pilots said the object interfered with their sensors on the planes, but not all pilots reported experiencing that. And some pilots also claimed to have seen no identifiable propulsion at the object, could not explain how it was staying in the air despite the object cruising at an altitude of 40,000 feet. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. It's just a psyop. That's what this is. Psyop. If it was aliens, they wouldn't be reporting it like this. Totally off. Bigfoot, yes. Aliens, no. And you know why? Because they deny the existence of Bigfoot.
The American government comes out, we've met aliens, here they are, they're pretty cool, they don't want to kill us.
Bollocks.
And you're like, well, if the American government's saying, I don't know.
Where's Bigfoot? What do they know about Bigfoot? Can they find Bigfoot with their advanced technology? That's all I'm asking for. The conflicting eyewitness accounts are partly why the Pentagon has been able to explain what the object actually is, apparently. It's unclear what the object looked like or where it came from. Apparently, he was traveling northeast across Alaska, and he declined to provide a physical characterization, saying it was about the size of a small car, but not similar in size or shape to the Chinese surveillance balloon that was downed. He also emphasized they don't know the origins of the object, and they shot it down. It did not appear to be manned and was shot down because it posed a reasonable threat to civilian air traffic flying at 40,000 feet. Officials have given no indication so far what the object is related to the Chinese or the surveillance balloon, and it's still being recovered from the ocean floor. Okay, fine. Whatever. CNN covered this, and that's how I know this isn't anything interesting in any way, shape, or form. When Jim Acosta's like, well, this UFO was very... No, it wasn't. Psyop. Total distraction. Don't know what
you're buying me over.
Total nonsense. I'm not taking their word for it. And CNN like, hey, so you should pay attention to this shiny thing. No, shut up. Didn't care when the Pentagon were like, hey, look at our UFO videos. Don't care now. Aliens are not real, simple as. And then there was another one over Canada. Also flying at 40,000 feet. Bull.
Just didn't happen.
Who knows what happened?
You sure it wasn't a flying Bigfoot?
I'm absolutely certain, because Bigfoot has teleportation technology.
Of course he does.
You've just not listened to enough conspiracy theories.
Although I love the idea, like, if this is the Chinese, this is what I really thought they were going to do. Like, fly one, see what the US does. They did nothing. Lamau, build 50. Like, what do you? Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, a balloon doesn't cost much money.
Yeah.
Some solar panels. Well, you're building all of them for the world anyway, so that doesn't cost anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a camera, high technology, I'm sure.
Canadian Defence Minister Anita Anand declined to speculate about the origin of the object, which she said was cylindrical in shape.
Is it a Tic Tac?
Famously, Tic Tac shaped UFOs.
Yeah.
Which don't exist.
Well, it's been one.
Well, apparently they shut it down.
No, the other one. You don't remember Tic Tac?
Do I not remember?
Do you not remember the Tic Tac?
There are loads of them.
No, the one over, I think it was just off California or something. There's some great footage of it.
No, not
like oh god, I got to show you this after this.
Right, okay.
This is
well,
like
it's a famous shape for UFOs.
Oh, it's the most like convincing video of like this is probably something messed up because
it's PGI.
No, like multiple pilots all recorded it.
Yeah,
they're all talking about it, and it's traveling at faster than jets.
Psyop fake.
Anyway,
it's not aliens.
All right.
New York Times reports on this. Apparently, Trudeau was like, I ordered the takedown of the unidentified object, and so the Americans shot it down for him. Canadian forces will now recover and analyze the wreckage of this object. It's not going to be anything interesting. It's not going to be aliens. It's not going to be... I mean, imagine, right? You are an alien species, and you're on... You've got remarkably high technology, and you're, 100 billion light years away from Earth, and yet you travel there in the blink of an eye, you start going down and investigating, and then you get shot down by an F-22. What?
It's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, no, I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. It can't be true. It's not true. It's nonsense. They're using this as a distraction tactic.
Tic Tac didn't get shot down.
So yeah, exactly. So you'll be paying attention to this nonsense and not something else, right? Biden and Trudeau had discussed the importance of recovering the object in order to determine what the origin of purpose it was. And some officials believe it's part of an effort by China to hone its information to gather data about American military bases. blah, blah, blah. But then, well, actually, before we go on to that, CNN's live coverage, look at this, look at CNN's live coverage, right? They're the rolling ticker for this thing. Oh, something's been shot down. Oh, aren't you paying attention to the current thing? No, 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 no. This is nonsense. It's going to be another balloon or something like that. It's nonsense, right?
There's something about legacy media's tickers that just make them seem desperate.
Yeah. Pay attention to this thing. No, no. So Montana also closed its airspace recently over a radar anomaly. They apparently couldn't find anything that correlated to the radar hits, but they'll continue to monitor it. It's like, right, okay. All right. And you'd be like, well, it's all from China, isn't it?
I mean, hopefully.
What if we have a UFO as well? Say the Chinese. Apparently an unidentified flying object has been detected near Reizhou in China, according to their state media. Well, if Chinese state media say it. From their lips.
No, I'm doubly not believing.
Yeah, exactly. Now I know it's not true, right? But the funniest thing about all of this for me was the British response.
We're getting in on the game.
No, we're not, but we wish we were. China may have sent spy balloons to UK as well. Rishi Sunak's like, yeah, well, we've got the Air Force on ready in case China wants to send a balloon. We're not interested
What
enough
Air
to send
Force?
yeah, exactly. But why would they bother? Like, if China's like, yeah, we're actually going to send a balloon across, so this, oh, God, thank God we're relevant for 5 minutes. It's a desperate plea for relevance. And it's like, no, we're not.
Also, they own this place. Why would they spy on it?
Yeah, great
Just spy
question.
on your own bedroom.
Yeah, we actually have footage that's alleged to be from the Chinese one, but let's go to the next one, John. This is the alleged UFO over China. See Goodyear written on the side.
It's a balloon.
Yeah. Doesn't look in any way.
The fuss, high
Yeah.
technology. What have they
Yeah.
done? They put
I
hot
can't
in rubber.
verify this, as anything like that. So basically, this is all a total nonsense designed to distract you from something else. There was one interesting thing that happened though, which was the lasers over Hawaii. So this in Hawaii, just these massive green lasers were seen just flickering through the sky. And experts believe that this is a Chinese satellite firing down green laser beams that were spotted over Hawaii last month because of the growing tensions. The lights are thought to be a remote sensing altimeter satellite. They do look weird and creepy, but obviously explainable.
But also Sputnik was weird and creepy
Yeah.
until you went, hang on a minute, it's just beeping.
Yeah. And so a lot of people on the internet are like, hang on, are they talking about Project Bluebeam? Are they going to present us with holographic aliens and try and persuade us that actually to join the New World Order or some nonsense like that? And honestly, I will believe that the governments of the world have collaborated to try and create holographic aliens before I believe in actual aliens. I swear to God. I do not believe in aliens. Before I kind of wanted to believe, I was like, oh, that would be interesting. No.
No, not even, you don't even believe in foreign bacteria.
Well, okay, that's not really what we mean when we say alien.
It is alien life.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not technically alien life, but that's not what we mean when we say
you want
aliens.
them to speak English and tell you about how they met God and just...
I assume they'll have some sort of universal translator.
Okay.
But that's actually the conspiracy
Anyway,
theory.
they'll tell them, be like, I speak foreign.
But that's actually what the conspiracy theory is, right? Basically, these aliens will come down and explain the error of all religious doctrines. Then step 2 will involve a gigantic space show wherein three-dimensional holographs will be beamed all over the planet, and then there'll be telepathic two-way communication, which will use low-frequency radio waves to make humanity think an alien invasion is about to occur in every major city. And obviously, there are lots of people going, well, it's kind of looking like they might be thinking that. And it's like, well, not really. Maybe. But either way, it's a psyop, don't believe it. There's no aliens. Deal with it. This is one of the points of Red Dwarf. Rimmer's constantly like, aliens. There are no aliens. And that's one of the charms of the Red Dwarf universe. So there's just no aliens in it. So like Dune. You wish, you got all of space. No, there's nothing out there. It's just empty. Deal with it. Now what?
I mean, mostly that is true.
Exactly. As far as we can tell, that is completely true. So all of this hypothetical, well, look at my mathematical calculations of the chances of life. Yeah, but where are they? Where are they? Where are they? The universe is 100 billion years old. They're not here. You're wrong. I've become a deep alien skeptic at this point.
Who's that guy? I can't remember his name. The physicist who did that. Completely forgot.
Fermi paradox.
Yeah, you're going up to Fermi and just giving him a telescope, going, fucking find it.
Just not swearing. But I do agree. Literally, it's you can hypothesize that the numbers suggest my numbers.
Just bullying Fermi.
Yeah, basically. But where are they, Fermi? You know, so you're full
Why
of
don't your
it.
aliens come and save you?
Yeah, exactly.
Bigfoot would save me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Hey, look, I way more likely to discover Bigfoot than aliens. That's all I'm saying. This was nonsense.
If you appreciated that segment from the podcast of the Lotus Eaters, you can go to lotuseaters.com to get access to all the premium content that's on the site, such as the book clubs, this one on George Orwell's Animal Farm. If you'd like to find out what else Lotus Eaters is putting out, you can follow on Getter at lotuseaters_com on Getter. Thank you and goodbye.